Good morning. Today's class is going to be grammar. It is prepositional phrase. We are working on Reader's Notebook page 363. All the pages that we need will be uploaded on Edmodo after the class. So, before we start talking about the prepositional phrase, let's go to the preposition itself. And as you all know, the preposition is a word. This word, we see it in the sentence, and it shows the relationship between the word and the other parts of the sentence. Like, I want to show the relation between this ball and this cat. So I want to show what is the cat exactly. According to the ball, I could say that the cat is between the balls or the two balls. So here I'm showing a relation between all the parts of the sentence using a preposition to show either where is something as a place, or when is something as a time, or how is something going to be. Okay, so some prepositions like behind, beside, on, in, between, under, in front of, near, above. We have, of course, more prepositions up, down, far, near, between, and in front of, as I said, and much more. Some common prepositions are about, above, across, after, along, around, at, below, beneath, between, by, for, from, in, into, of, on, over, through, to, under, upon, with, without. I guess that you all, or I'm pretty sure that you all know the prepositions since we talked about them more than one time. And you know that such words are prepositions because they either show me a place of something, or they show me a time, a specific time of something, or they show me how is something going to be. So for example, about as a preposition, it talks about when I am talking about a subject or a specific topic. So I use about to tell you what is my topic that I'm talking about. For example, today's class is talking about prepositional phrase. Above is a preposition that means up. Across, it means like from one side to the other of something. Okay, after is the opposite of before. Below is under. Beneath is the same as below. It means also under. For example, along. Along means when you walk in a constant direction, like you are on your path, on your way, directly straight. What else? We have in, inside something, under, upon we use it always with when we say once upon a time. It means upon means like the same as across or onto or over. With and without are also opposites of each other. So these are all common prepositions that you all have to memorize. You have to memorize these so when they come in the sentence, you know that here is the preposition, so you can know what is the prepositional phrase that we will talk about right now. So these common prepositions are to memorize, please. Okay? Now, since the preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or a pronoun and other words in the sentence, what is the prepositional phrase? Now, pay attention, so I will start explaining our class for today. As we said, the preposition could answer where, when, how, or which one. For example, the baseball player in the white shirt hit a home run. I'm talking about the baseball player as the subject of my sentence. Okay, where or which one is the baseball player? The baseball player in the white shirt. So in is my preposition that answers the question which one. Okay, now in is a preposition, but if you see, I colored in the white shirt. I just put them in another color. Why? Are they prepositional phrase? So what is the meaning of a prepositional phrase? Okay, let's take a look at the examples here. I want you to show me in each part where is the object of the preposition. What is the object of the preposition? Look on the first one. On her boat. My preposition is on. Okay? Where is the object of the preposition, or what is the noun in this sentence? I'm talking about boat. So the object of the preposition is the word boat. What about here? In a house. My preposition is in. What is the object? House, because house is the noun on this part. Near the goat. Near is the preposition and goat is the object or the thing or the person I'm talking about. Under a mouse. Under is a preposition. Mouse is the object of the preposition. Before noon. Before is a preposition. Noon is the object. During class. During is a preposition. Class is an object. About a goon. About is a preposition and goon is the object. Without a pass. Without is a preposition. Pass is the object. So, the first part or the first point you have to know that I have in my sentence two parts. The first part I call it preposition and the second part I call it object of the preposition. The preposition is the one that we talked about, the common prepositions that we have to memorize, and the object of the preposition is the noun that comes after the preposition directly. Okay? So we have two parts, a preposition, an object, a preposition, an object, a preposition, an object, and so on. Okay? So, two parts of the sentence for today's class are called preposition and object of a preposition. So, what is the prepositional phrase? The prepositional phrase always begins with a preposition and ends with a noun or a pronoun. So, simply, the prepositional phrase is the preposition itself plus the object of the preposition. So, plus the noun after the preposition. So, when I told you on is a preposition and boat is the noun or the object, so on her boat is my prepositional phrase. So, all of these parts that I just wrote are called prepositional phrases because they have the preposition and the noun. Preposition, noun, preposition, noun, preposition, noun, and so on. So, since you, teacher, said that the prepositional phrase is the preposition and the noun after, why we took all of this as a prepositional phrase? Well, the answer is easy. The prepositional phrase tells you to take the preposition and the noun and you take anything comes in the middle. So you can't say on boat is a prepositional phrase and you forget her. On her boat is a prepositional phrase. So the prepositional phrase says start with the preposition, take it, and take everything in the middle until you go to the noun. Take everything in the middle until you reach the noun. When you find the noun, stop, so your prepositional phrase finishes here. So, example. Puppy jumped to the food. My preposition is to. To. What is the noun that comes after? Food. So, to the food is my prepositional phrase. I started with the preposition and I took everything in the middle until I reached the noun. Preposition, everything in the middle, plus the noun are my prepositional phrase to the food. The puppy in the shop window jumped up. The puppy were in. So my preposition is in. Where is the noun? Where is the puppy? In the shop window. Shop window are the nouns that related to the place of the puppy. In the shop window is my prepositional phrase. Preposition, everything in the middle until we reach to the noun. So we stop the prepositional phrase. Do I complete until the end of the sentence? So all of this part is my prepositional phrase from in the shop window jumped up Are these parts all my prepositional phrase? No, of course not. The prepositional phrase starts with a preposition and finishes with the noun. We don't complete the rest of the sentence. Even if I have 1,000,000 words after the first noun that I stopped on, I don't complete, especially when I have a verb. The verb is not included with the prepositional phrase. It is only the preposition, everything in the middle, and the noun, and here we stop. We don't complete. So, what you must memorize, all the prepositions, the common prepositions that I added at the beginning of the slideshow, and there is a question you might ask when I told you that the preposition answers when, where, and how. You might ask yourself a question, but the teacher said that the adverb answers the question when, how, where. How does she say that the preposition answers how, when, where? So how can I make a difference between the adverb and the preposition or the prepositional phrase? Because they both answer the same questions, how, when, where. So what is the difference between the prepositional phrase and the adverb? Okay, the answer is super simple. If there is no object of the preposition, if the preposition is not part of a phrase, then it is not a preposition, it is an adverb. So, again, if you find a sentence, in this sentence you have a preposition, but after the preposition there is no noun, so this is not a prepositional phrase, it will be an adverb. But if you find a preposition and there is a noun after it, this is of course a prepositional phrase, it is not an adverb. Okay, so if you find all the parts of the prepositional phrase which are preposition plus a noun, there is a noun after the preposition, it is definitely prepositional phrase. But if you find the preposition and after it there is no noun, it is not prepositional phrase, it will be an adverb. Okay.